guys, so today I come to you with one of my newest obsessions. On YouTube I am subscribed to an amazing YouTuber called Emily Boo, and she does a lot of sort of alternative sort of videos. If you haven't heard of her before, definitely check her out. She posted a video around a couple of months ago about how she was selling her wardrobe. Now at first I thought this was super odd, but when I looked at it I realised that this was definitely something I could get on board with. So I'm sure you've heard of this mentioned, but honestly I thought, why would I want to go onto a sort of car boot sale app? But this app called Depop is actually amazing and so addictive. Honestly, everyone who I've talked to who've gone onto there have said that it's one of the best places to buy things, but it's also very dangerous because it does get quite addictive to shop on. So I got Depop mainly because I just wanted to see what it was all about, but since I've joined Depop, which was probably around a week ago, I have made £177, and that's literally just selling things which I have in my wardrobe that I haven't worn for like a year or something, and I probably won't wear again. A lot of things, if you do watch my videos regularly, you'll see that I buy so much stuff, and a lot of the time it's very similar. So I'll buy a lot of the same kind of thing, and then I'll end up wearing one item loads, and then almost an identical item I won't wear much at all. For example, I bought this Killstar Wednesday Addams dress, and it is honestly one of my favourite dresses. I'm not even sure why I don't wear it much, but it's a really nice simple Killstar dress. It's one of their iconic dresses that pretty much everyone knows if you've ever been on Killstar's site. And I bought all of their other similar white collared dresses, and I wear all of the other ones loads, but because I wear those ones so often, I never actually get around to wearing this one. I think I've worn it once since I reviewed this dress, and although it's super comfy and there's actually nothing wrong with it, I just don't need it anymore. I just don't wear it, and probably I shouldn't have spent the money buying it. So I am selling this on Depop, and I'm hoping that someone will give a loving home and wear this as often as it should be worn. So the thing with Depop is it's an app where you can buy and sell things for prices which are really reasonable. So as a seller, I want to sell things so that I'll get some money in return for it, because I am effectively getting rid of things that I originally paid quite a lot of money for, but at the same time the prices have to be reasonable enough for people to buy them. So a lot of people like myself do discounts and bulk buys, different things you pick up when you're shopping on Depop that people do, such as accepting offers, and people also reserve things, which for me really stands out against other buying and selling apps. For example, things like crystals. I do love collecting crystals, and the thing is, times like this, the end of the month when I haven't been paid yet, money is running really low, and if I see a really unique crystal or even just a piece of clothing which I really like and I can't afford it, it's just like the worst thing to watch other people looking at this thing that you want and someone else getting to buy it. So if you are just waiting to get paid or just for a bit of money so that you can buy this thing, people will hold it for you. This is something which I haven't found like with eBay, and I know a couple people do on Etsy, but it's not so common. But this app is a lot more forgiving, and it kind of means for you shopaholics, just like me, you spend way too much money because you just sort of spend all your paycheck before you've even got it. So I'm going to show you a few things that I got from Depop, and honestly, I went a little bit trigger happy with buying things when I first got this site because I couldn't believe how cheap everything was. The first thing I bought was this amazing black cat. It's a crop top. I probably will wear this sort of as sort of like casual, maybe if I'm just popping out somewhere quickly, or even like to bed, because it's such a soft material. I don't know if you remember, but I did review a t-shirt from this company, and it's called The Mountain. That's just what the name of it is. And on their t-shirts they put a really annoying little logo down where your hip is, but because this is a crop top, there is no annoying logo, which just makes this so much better. Now I've seen this print before. I've seen them on different canvases and in books and things, and it is a little cat looking at a flame, and there's a little moon in the background, and the material almost looks sort of like tie-dye. It's not a plain black. It sort of looks sort of old and weathered, and just like an old t-shirt would be, it's so super soft. But this t-shirt is pretty much brand new. The girl wore it twice. On Depop there is a thing called instant buy, where you can literally, just like eBay, you can click buy and it's yours. The only thing is, it's because there's such a high frequency of people selling stuff on there, sometimes people sell things and they don't mark it as sold, or kitten, shut up. They don't mark it as sold, or they don't sort of delete it. So I like to check before I buy. This is something I didn't do with this t-shirt. It was pretty much the first thing I bought on this website, and the t-shirt cost me £4 and then £1 for shipping, so £5 altogether. And I just clicked instant buy and got this t-shirt. So the next thing I got were these bats. Now if any of you watched my room tour, you will have seen that I already have some of these. I'm going to see if I can point my camera at it. So I love these bats. I got some for my birthday this year from someone. I stuck them up there, but then I really regretted it because I wanted them to go on the back of my bed. So I kind of have been looking for some since, and then I found a seller called Loz Skeleton, so it's spelled L-O-Z Skeleton, and she's one of my favourite sellers on Depop because she sells a lot of Halloween-y kind of things, but they are super cheap. These were only £1. Now I guess these probably weren't that expensive new, but I couldn't find them anywhere. But I know a lot of people do have them. I am potentially going to be moving out of my house, well, in like a couple of years, and I'm just starting to collect things like this to decorate my house with when I move out. And unlike eBay, but more like Etsy, Depop does have a very sort of personal touch to it, and she put this little sticker of a ghost on the back and wrote thanks on it. Things like this, which are £1, there's literally no point bartering with the person. Depop take 10% of your profit, so I spent £1 on these, so they would have taken 10p off of it. So there's no point bartering on things which are already really cheap, because it means that the seller's just going to lose out on money once you add postage into the equation. The next thing I got was from Emily Boo's shop, and they were these little pentagram earrings. So these hoop earrings are very similar to the Killstar ones, and what I've been finding super annoying about pentagram hoop earrings like this is the majority of them hang like that, like an inverted pentagram. Now for me, I just prefer it to be a proper, like a normal pentagram. So I like things that hang like this. Now the way this is, it does hang off slightly to a slant, but it's not so much that I would say it looks like an inverted pentagram when you wear them. Also, unlike the Killstar ones, this is obviously being handmade by someone. I don't think it was handmade by the seller, but I know that a lot of people are making these and selling these on Depop, and it is just sort of a normal hoop earring, but they've wrapped ribbon around, so the actual pentagram is made out of ribbon, which does mean you can kind of alter the way it looks a little bit. I did sterilize these when I got them through the post because I didn't want to shove these through my ears if they had potentially been in someone else's ears. But since then I have been wearing them quite often. I do have stretched ears, and if you do wear plugs, they could really easily go through the plugs. But I just hook mine through a hoop that I have in one of my other piercings. And these cost me £4. And I kind of bought them on a sort of impulse buy. I don't know if I would have bought them otherwise, because I don't tend to wear hoop earrings much because I feel like they don't really suit my face overly. But I'm still kind of glad I got them because they are quite unique, and it is definitely something I wanted but haven't got because of the whole inverted pentagram issue. So the next thing I got cost me £1.99, and it was this really simple bat patch. Now this just looks like something someone bought off of eBay and then decided they didn't want it. I too have been known to do this. I get an idea of a project I want to do in my head, and then I buy loads of stuff and then I never actually use it. And recently I've really been wanting to make some more custom pieces. I do have a lot of like sort of fake leather custom vests and things that I've made where I make the patches and I sort of sew things onto it. I really wanted a black denim vest for some reason, so I bought a black denim jacket off of eBay, and it's just in the wash at the moment because I wanted to make sure that it was completely clean, and then I'm going to cut off the arms. So I bought some patches to go on it, and although I did realise that my new jacket is black, so I'm not sure how well this is going to show up, but it's just a really cool shape, and it is also iron on, so if I do want to iron it I can, but I'm more of a traditional sort of sew on patch kind of person. I did also find an item which I wasn't actually looking for, but I had been looking for in the past and decided I'd never be able to afford it, and it was a Pandora charm. I do have a Pandora video coming up, so you will be seeing this in a lot more detail, but I got a little pumpkin charm. There is a whole Halloween range that Pandora do. They do ghosts, pumpkins and witches. and annoyingly they are all so expensive because it's a limited range. So I bought my ghost and it cost me like £40 just for a little ghost charm, and I wanted the pumpkin but the pumpkin was way too expensive, so I kind of just wrote off the idea that I'd ever be able to buy it. And a girl was selling it on in the original Pandora box, in the original packaging, in the original bag. She put it on her charm bracelet for one day and then decided she didn't like it, and she was selling it for a whole £10 with £1.50 shipping. So I got this full silver pumpkin charm for £11.50, which is absolutely mind-boggling, just because I've seen how much these actually cost if you're buying them off of eBay, because they are discontinued on the Pandora site. The next thing I got, you may have noticed in my other videos, you can't see it as well in this video, but it is this cushion cover here. Now, many of you may have seen this cushion cover in the past. It is from one of the late and great Spooky Box Club boxes, and when I watched, it was probably like Toxic Tears or someone opening the spooky box and getting this spooky cushion cover, I was like, I need this. I went on the website and it was so expensive just for the one cushion cover, and that's pretty much reoccurring for all of the spooky box single items you buy. They seem to whack it up so much in price, and you might as well just buy a whole box rather than just buying a single item. So I'll let you into a little secret. I have just subscribed to Spooky Box Club, so I will be getting my box, not this month but the next month. The first box I will be getting is the black cat box, and I do have a black cat who is an absolute monster, and I just felt, I saw it on Instagram and I just thought, this is so appropriate and I need this in my life. And every time I watch a spooky box unboxing, I just want one of the boxes, and I always think about going and buying a single box, but the single boxes are £40 and the subscription for a month is just over £20 for where I live, so it's just worth it. So I took the leap and I subscribed to it, so hopefully I will be doing unboxings on this channel in a couple of months' time. Anyway, this cushion cover, which I have filled with a cushion I got from Poundland, it cost me a whole £2 I think it was, and it was in perfect condition. It was folded up, it looked like they'd just the box and took it out and put it straight in the post for me. And basically, understandably, a lot of people don't like some of the stuff that they get in their box and they just sell it off on Depop for quite cheap. Some people are selling this cushion on Depop for like £12, so I would just recommend looking at every single post that people are selling, because it doesn't tell you the price straight away. You have to actually click on the picture and scroll down to see the price. So I was clicking like £10, £15, £12, £13, and then I clicked on this one, £2. I was like, instant buy. So I was really pleased with this. It was probably one of my favourite Depop purchases so far. The next thing I got off of Depop is something which I have been going crazy for at the moment on Depop, and it is a crystal wand. Now, I love working with crystals and I have a growing collection of them, and the thing I love about Depop is you can buy crystals on there and you can actually just see the actual crystal that you're buying. If you buying crystals from a shop is a lot easier, because you can actually hold the crystals and feel the crystals and just get to know the crystals and see exactly what you're buying. Whereas if you buy them off a website, you can just get a random crystal, and I always find those ones seem really impersonal. And buying crystals off of eBay always seems so kind of like wholesale. So Depop seems like the perfect alternative, because someone will display a crystal, it's normally with a lovely background, and you can see exactly what you're getting. You can send them personal messages. They do have a personal message session, and then they can upload other photos, different angles, they can answer all your questions about it, and you can actually get an idea about what you're buying. I found with all the crystals that I've bought off of Depop, it's been a lot easier to sort of find a crystal that I will have a connection with, because you are sort of drawn to the photographs and you know what you're getting, and then when you get it through the post, it's just such an amazing feeling. Anyway, so this is the latest one I got. I don't want to show you all my crystals because it could take me 700 years, but if you are interested in seeing a crystal video, please do comment below, because I'm unsure whether or not any of you would be interested at all to see my collection. And there is a super amazing crystal sort of community on there, and they're so lovely, and a lot of the sellers are super lovely and they allow you to reserve things. So this is one of the listings I have, and they've just put all the things that I'm going to be buying off of them, and it's reserved until next week. So when I get paid next week, I can just pay them straight away and they can send it to me when they're ready. And this black obsidian wand cost me a whole £4.50. And the last thing I'm going to show you was pretty much one of my best finds. Alex, if you're watching this, please stop. I bought Alex this Harry Potter themed photo frame. It's new, it's never been used. Someone bought it for, I think they said £60 from the Universal Orlando Resort, Harry Potter Resort, and they have not used it and they put it up for sale. It was originally £30 and then they reduced it down to £25. Then I bought a couple of other things and then they reduced my whole thing down to £30. So I pretty much bought this and then got 2 other things for free. I have since looked up this mirror frame on eBay and they go for anywhere between £50 and £70, so definitely a good bargain there. And I have never seen one before, so that's always something I'm looking out for. I have also bought Alex a few more Harry Potter themed items for his birthday, so if you are interested in Harry Potter, again leave a comment down below, because I was thinking of doing a Harry Potter haul but I'm not 100% sure yet. So those are just a few things which I bought off of Depop. I do have quite a few other things on their way, and I do have an amazing custom order coming. I'm so excited, so I'm going to make a whole video about that because they do have an Etsy store and this lady is just so talented. If you are going onto Depop and checking it out, do check out my store. I am happy to give any discounts to any subscribers, and I am selling a lot of my sort of alternative sort of darker clothing which I don't wear. As I said, I'm selling my Killstar dress, I'm selling a lot of Killstar stuff, things like this fishnet hoodie which I absolutely love, but it is a tad bit small for me, and also a few sort of custom made bits which I got, such as this Alice in Wonderland custom made Lolita dress, and it has a lovely Alice in Wonderland trim at the bottom, but the thing is I just don't wear pink anymore. So there are loads of stuff. I'm selling shoes, boots, gloves, jewellery. I have so much jewellery which I don't wear because I wear so much other jewellery all the time. If you're interested in anything on my Depop, I will give you a discount. I also do bulk buy discounts. If you, for example, see a lovely candle holder that you would like, but it is £5 and you only have £4, you can make an offer and say, can I have it for £4 including postage? And for the majority of time, people just want to sell their stuff, so they'll be happy just to sort of get rid of it and make a little bit of a profit. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, please do leave them below. Thank you to everyone who has left a comment on my Q&A video. I have actually not many people have actually left questions, but the people who have left quite a few questions, so I probably will be making that video relatively soon. They have finally filmed my bath bomb haul, sneak preview, so that should be up in a couple of weeks because I have to have 8 baths before I can even finish editing the video. If it's still sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I will see you next time. Bye!